Anyway. Let's go. It's gonna be hidden. And blade or bleed? Let's just do blade, huh? Let's do blade. Apparently we're on a 4 streak with hidden. See if we can keep that going. Looking good so far, starting out with splatter and exploit vulnerability. So splatter is just really, really good damage. Exploit is a source of vuln. Always nice to have that. The Blessed Recovery is not bad. Juggle's pretty cool too as a blade generator. So I think we're just going to roll the Power Strike with no dedicated overcharge options. This is probably not going to be that great. If you ended up with like Lighted Ups or the Light Bulb or something, then this could actually be pretty good, but it's very speculative right now, so we'll roll it. Bleed it out. That's not bad. If we can get an upgrade on this to get that Purge effect, that'll help our splatter be live. The Exploit Vulnerability is currently the only real way we're having to get bleed. So let's pick up a little bit more, huh? Perhaps in the form of Sustenance? Problem with Sustenance is that it's random, and if it is a multi-enemy fight where we really want to focus one guy down, whiffing off the Sustenance bleed, meaning that we can't kill that one guy with the splatter, could be bad. But I don't really want For the Throat either, in all honesty. I'm sure this is a problem that'll sort itself out eventually. It's not that hard to find bleed generators, but maybe we just start with Scattershot. It's a pretty solid AoE card for the early game. Guaranteed bleed on everybody. Okay. A lot of early upgrades, I like that. Nick, I like that. Bide's great, Sidestep's great. And just some other generally decent stuff. Plenty of okay stuff, yeah, but these are the standouts. Okay, so if we go down like this, that's an enormous amount of value. Probably go this way for the potion here. Check in on the potion shop. And then I guess we come up this way. We could actually take a Sin here, do a couple fights and get rid of the Void. This looks like a really good path. Looks pretty optimal, a lot of value. Not missing anything that I care about. Picking up every upgrade point but one. That's kind of crazy. Not often that you can do that. Alright, quick deck edit. Let's swap you out for the Scattershot. Let's swap you out for Splatter. Probably another Slash for the Exploit. We can cut a parry for Juggle, and we'll hold off on this Bleed It Out until it gets upgraded. I will also actually take out a parry for a Blessed Recovery. We'll see if we can't get ourselves back up towards 70. If you have a basic block card that blocks for roughly 5, which is usually what parry is, right? Obviously the Purge effect is pretty relevant, but in terms of actually playing this, right, healing 5, of course, is strictly better than blocking 5, because even if you still end up taking damage, right, like if you block for 5 and there's 8 coming your way, you'll take 3. That's the same as if you heal, but if you heal and then you don't take damage, it's something you can carry into the next fight. So if you do end up with an early Blessed Recovery, I'd usually recommend putting it in instead of one of your basic blocks. Maybe with the exception of, no, actually, I guess that really is it. I was going to say with Lightning Tempest, where you have those 2-cost blocks, but even then you want to diversify your block costs so that you have some cheaper stuff, so you should probably do it in that too, honestly. And we'll use it right now. And we'll also use this right now, because this is dealing 18, so we can just kill him very easily. We'll take you out like this. Leave you at 2 so that next turn before you actually attack with your buffed AP, we can pick you off with any damage. We're getting a green stone first. It's not really what I want, but whatever, I guess. Don't really have an option. In fact, I don't think I'm picking up anything I want to put a green stone on either, right? Yeah, literally none of these cards are great for green stones. That is too bad. First upgrade just going to be quickness. As is almost always the case, it's too good. Ooh. We've got the Sugar Rush. Poisoning Kit, probably not. Sugar Rush is really cool, though. Full energy. I mean, eventually we're going to have something to put a green stone on. And then it'll be really nice to have this extra energy, right? Like, this could be, you know, like, counter smoke bomb plus, response plus, or something. There's plenty of very expensive cards we might want to rig. And even until then, it's still just decent value. I think I'll take it. I think it'll do me pretty well. I should have put the sustenance in before this fight, but I'm sure we'll be fine anyway. We're looking at Light Wart here. Not normally too bad for hidden. I guess we'll hold this just because we can. We have way excess energy right now from the Sugar Rush. Deck will get more expensive eventually. Oh yeah, and the Blessed Recovery. Don't want to forget that. Okay, take out a parry for Sustenance. Bloodlust. Not gonna bother with it. Don't really want to spend my combo on block right now. We're doing just fine in terms of defense. Sure do wish that I could have drawn any one of my 3 bleed generators before I got the splatter. I guess we'll have to cycle back around to it. Which means we're just wasting a lot of energy on this turn. We might take a little hit here. Juggle's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we're definitely taking a hit. But that's fine. We can go ahead and put the Vuln on him. You know, I don't actually think we are going to cycle back around to the splatter at this rate. I think we're going to kill him before that becomes an option, so... We take 15 there. We've healed 15 off of the Blessed Recovery so far, so it's a wash. And we get the sidestep. That'll be a really good one. Do I just upgrade the second quickness? Otherwise, it would probably be the bleed it out. Sidestep with this Blackstone coming up, also very good. In fact, we're going to get this Blackstone next fight, so I should probably do this now, so that it's ready to go for the elite. Less concerned about having the bleed it out for the elite, since those are single target fights. And of course it would actually be bad versus Bruce to put on the fish. Okay, well we can actually get him with the underhanded tactics. I think I'll use the spell for this even. 3 turns on each of those. Not bad. And I guess we'll hold 1 parry here for energy efficiency. Okay, is he dead yet? No, he needs to have bleed. Still not quite dead. I guess we could always draw a combo game here. No, that's fine. And there's the Blessed Recovery. So far, so good. No real issues to speak of. The upgrade this time... honestly, it's probably the splatter. Just to really secure this elite. Which means that we're not going to be upgrading the Bleed It Out anytime soon. Nothing else is really contesting it right now. I guess the other quickness is like maybe a better upgrade than this. Hard to say. Keys, huh? That would be interesting. Given that we have the Sugar Rush, we could then put like a Blackstone and a buff or something and grab that, but that's like... that's probably not smart, because who knows when we would be finding such a buff, if we're going to be finding such a buff. And right now, the Blackstone is looking really good on this sidestep. So I'm not gonna play with that in mind. We're just gonna do the usual good play here, Blackstone sidestep. I will play Evaluate over a parry. It's just a nice, it's a more dense block card. And sometimes we will actually get Hidden Blades from it. We do have one underhanded, we do have the Exploit. See what we can do here. The Band is not such a bad idea. Stew's decent, although we're not visiting a Spell Child or anything. Yeah, I mean, I guess the keys are honestly still not that bad just to grab, like, combo gain to start. None of these are, like, truly impressive, right? Because, like, you know, Band of Power, when a lot of your attacks are already getting value from additional triggers, we could theoretically be using that to, like, trigger Bleed It Out multiple times or something, but, you know, that's clearly pretty far-fetched. And Stew, our starting spell, has a 5-turn cooldown, right? That's not a lot of value. I think I am just going to take the keys, actually. Even though, like I said earlier, it's not necessarily for the whole buff Sugar Rush thing that I was talking about earlier. But, like, look at this, right? We have the Exploit vulnerability to apply Bleed. Why not just grab this Quickness? We'll even take the unupgraded one, because we can just use Spell plus Quickness here, put the Vuln on him, and then just deal a whole bunch of damage. Sounds pretty good. We can even make him weak. That was a really good turn, man. Keys are powerful. Not a lot of damage coming up here, huh? Still probably not worth it to Scattershot him. Adaptation is going to leave me with one last turn of Vulnerable. So we can Evaluate him. So that's nice. I guess we'll juggle. And we can discard this. I want to play the Blessed Recovery. Fine, I guess we'll do this. Actually, is he? No, he's not quite dead to that. And next turn, we're not guaranteed to draw any damage, but I'm sure we'll be able to kill him without taking anything else at this point. 23 is not much. Yeah, I think we got this. Cool. I feel pretty good about those keys. Bit of a weird take, but worked out. Very infrequently do I take this without specific targets in mind, and this time it's just kind of try to piece together Vuln plus combo plus bleed plus into splatter type thing, right? So if we get like multiple of those, we can fetch the missing piece, and if we don't get anything in particular, we'll just take quickness. And if we already have quickness and we don't have the other stuff, I guess we'll take Blessed Recovery. Weird keys. Okay, so we do have the upgraded quickness here. We've got sidestep, which is probably going to be giving us the block we want. I'm actually thinking about the underhanded here as well. It's an option, because this is not actually that much bleed on its own, right? If we use the underhanded first, maybe in tandem with a little bit of combo generation, we could get a lot of vulnerable on him, and then if we draw this before splatter, it's quite a bit of bleed, and we can potentially space those out. I don't know. This is a weird one. I guess I will take the underhanded here. Now it's just a question of how much combo do I spend. I think the plan is going to be to play this once and hold the rebounded copy. Hello, Haste! Greetings from Germany, love your videos, helped a lot to improve my gameplay. Well, hey man, I'm glad that you're learning some stuff from the channel. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, and thank you for subscribing, by the way. You were one of those people, I think, who subscribed while I was offline, so I didn't get to thank you personally while you were here in chat. Your support's appreciated. Yeah, I think the plan here is going to be quickness exactly once, so we go up to 2, and we can hold the rebounded copy for next turn, and then we'll use this for the rest of the combo, and then we'll pop the shield like that. Get him with the underhanded now, so he's got vulnerable for a long time, and then if we do draw that exploit, that'll be quite a bit of bleed. And actually, this is going to be a bunch of block and some energy generation too, so I can actually kind of go ham here if I wanted. I could scatter shot him, and that would somewhat alleviate the issues if I draw the splatter first. Pretty sure I still just purge this thing though. So this way we're going to have all the block we need, full energy, full combo. Just draw splatter and we win, basically. Okay, well, this is a pretty bad hand. I guess we actually want to play this just to generate blade, which means we don't even need to use the sidestep. This is weird. Pop a bubble. I guess we're just gonna purge down like this. We'll hold the sidestep for block. He's pretty dang close to dead already. Come on, man! Juggle? No, can't get it. At this point, yeah, it didn't even matter. Alright, well that was a pretty good underhanded tactics. Normally I kind of crap on underhanded tactics, but it's a lot better when you can just take it when you want it with keys. Can we afford any of these? We actually can. Do we want any of them? Currently we have Patience and Health. Patience is a decent panic button when you see your threat next turn is too bad. Health Potion is decent as like immediate defense. So I would want something like the Crippling Potion probably for vulnerable, but that won't help us with the boss, of course. It's guaranteed that this elite is not Bruce, so it would always be vulnerable on him, and obviously into the late game this can be good. But if we're thinking about late game, I'd probably rather have the Stealth Pot. I don't think we have a Blessing of Stealth, do we? Oh, we actually do, huh? From the Death Knight. Interesting. Nonetheless, Stealth Potion, even when you have Blessing of Stealth, is freely usable against one of your Vault Guardians. So I might still want it. How many more potions are we picking up here? 1. Interesting. And we are going to a Disheveled Salesman too, though. I guess I'll try and save the money. Salesman has some pretty good stuff. Of course, we might not really be able to afford them. Yeah, actually, I don't think we're ever going to be able to afford his stuff, are we? Either way, I think I'm going to try to greed it. Just in case we can actually get something nice out of it. The Stealth Potion would be good, but it's far from a priority. I also forgot that... excuse me. I forgot that we're getting a Nick, so we definitely want this other quickness upgraded. What the hell? What is this? 4 slashes, huh? Yeah, I guess this is just a build combo kind of scenario. I could have gone for a juggle as well. That would have been the other option, but we'll just do a little bit of this. Just a little bit of poison coming into next turn. Not that bad at all here. By the way, Germany, do y'all do like Halloween or some sort of Halloween equivalent? I think that Halloween is pretty much kind of like an international thing at this point, but I don't actually know for sure. Most holidays, I feel like at this point, that are like really big in the US either drew their roots from other countries or have just kind of become these like homogenized holidays that like take stuff from like the local areas, take their own thing that was similar and kind of combine it. Okay, the quickness... I guess I don't need this slash. Not so much in this region. Which region is that, Hayes? If you don't mind me asking. Feel free not to answer that, of course. Wow, that is a lot of damage. But frustratingly not quite enough. Let's see. I guess we want to put Voln on you, and then we can evaluate to get a hidden blade. Now you die. 15 next turn. Can hold the quickness for a little bit. We really want to draw sustenance. Is it even worth it to hold this quickness? Probably not. Goodbye, quickness. Germany, not actually a country I've visited before, although I would like to at some point. Small villages in the middle of Germany. Those are the ones that do Halloween-type celebrations, huh? That's interesting. Not necessarily what I would have guessed. Okay, so we have the scatter shot here. This is pretty good. Sidestep's obviously all of our block. I'm going to purge one of these. Do I want to use the spell here? I think I actually do. You die to bleed. You're going to be really close to death. We're going to have a juggle. Let's just draw deep here, try and get more damage. And if we whiff on the damage, the block will certainly be enough. I know Germany, a lot of the like traditional German holidays seem very strange to people from the West, like the whole Krampus thing. Big thing here is Schützenfest, 3 days of drinking beer. Now that, that sounds German. I don't live in an old German town, but I live close to a bunch of old German towns here in Texas. And so I've been to some of their local festivals. It's mostly like Bavarian type stuff. But yeah, they have there's a big one that's not too far away from me that is actually coming back up around pretty soon here, I think. That's always fun. Lots of imported beer, lots of music and stuff. They had a yodeler last time I went. Dude was insane. I don't know how he did it so fast. He's apparently like globally renowned for his yodeling skills. And I got this really enormous like plastic beer stein looking thing that I still have. I use that sometimes when I'm streaming. I just fill it up with water because I don't want to have to get up and refill my water all the time, like when I'm using a regular cup. Okay, we got the recycling bin and the square peg. These are not super great. Yeah, it's plastic. Some of the other places I've been to, like the place where my wife and I did our honeymoon, this was like in the middle of COVID, so we didn't actually get to go very far. We wanted to go originally to somewhere all the way on the other side of the country, but we couldn't do that anymore. So we just went to one of the old German towns that was nearby, and they had like these really nice like metal ones, like metal beer steins, and I kind of wanted one, but they were so expensive. But man, did they look good. Like they had all these like super finely crafted little metal carvings and stuff on it, or I guess not carvings, I don't know what you'd call them, but like little tiny figures and seals and stuff. Pretty cool. Hey, says stone is best, huh? Interesting. I don't think I saw any stone ones, but I could see why that would be good for keeping things nice and cold. I do like stoneware. Yeah, generally I try to avoid plastic when I can, but you know, at a big like festival type thing like this, they're not going to be giving you glass or stone, of course. I don't think I want the square peg. Like, the square peg is actually pretty good with quicknesses because it's like such a small amount of block you're gaining at a time. And sidestep is easily manipulable. Even something like sustenance, playing it once or twice. 2 from the parry. It's actually not that hard to line this up. But I don't know, man. That's pretty much all my money. The recycling bin with the keys is interesting because it means we can always get that upgrade effect on whatever card we want if we just get that with the keys and then purge it. But then it's going back into the deck, and so that's not really what we want. We want to be like playing the card that we get with the keys. So I don't know about that. I am actually kind of tempted by the square peg, though, the more I think about it. We do have a lot of ways to... Yeah, we're not picking up any more block besides this bide, which doesn't really help, but we do have a lot of ways to gain little bits of block here and there. I actually think I'm going to go for it. It's interesting, if nothing else. Whether or not we pick up a sin here, much more questionable. Sloth, Gluttony, and Greed. So these would be good mostly with the Juggle, and we are getting another Juggle coming up here. Which is like kind of nice, right? Like, especially with the Gluttony. If you're drawing Gluttony and then you draw another real card and then you discard the Gluttony, it's like a free card, sort of. But I don't know how reliable that's going to be. Bluestone, we're going to get one eventually. Obviously, that means then we're purging the Void at the Shrine, but we have Soulless Greed on, so that's not all that relevant anyway. I don't know. Is it worth it? Is it actually worth it? It's only going to be the 2 Juggles. It's probably worth it. I'm sure we can find some more stuff too. There's always, like, you know, reload and battle plan, that kind of stuff. I'm gonna try it. I think I'd rather have the card draw than the energy gain off the Greed. So yeah, I'll take the Gluttony. Why not? Gotta do a couple of fights with this Void in the deck. Ooh, Membrane, huh? Interesting. That is Membrane plus Square Peg. I've never had that before. I think Now, I normally do really like to just go Quickness with the Yellowstone. I guess that's still fine with Square Peg, because these are all separate instances of block gain, right? So I'll do that. We'll swap out one of these for a Nick. This also makes it a lot easier to get the bleed we need, so I can probably take out the Scatter Shot at this stage, right? Yeah, I think so. And we'll put in... I don't know, I don't really have much to put in, honestly. My gut, it doesn't... I guess we'll leave the Scatter Shot in. I just don't have anything better. That'll be changing soon, though. You big beer drinker, Hayes? That's about the only alcohol I have, is I have a beer every now and then. Not really one for spirits or wine. I think we just take the Membrane here, right? Flame Shield's pretty good. Seer's Eye is okay. But Membrane's crazy. This is probably getting nerfed, so let's abuse it while we can. Now, we did draw a Void, so I think I'm actually just going to take a Juggle here. We already have Quicknesses anyway, and even the Blessed Recovery. Yeah, there we go. We'll toss that. Probably don't need the other Quickness. Definitely going to play this. Definitely want to make you vulnerable and put Bleed on you. Sometimes, not so often in the last months. Any particular reason for that? I kind of go through phases like that where sometimes I want a lot more than other times, and then I just kind of like get bored of it for a while. Or something. I think I'm actually going to do this. play the quickness once, and then we're going to purge down. That's a good chunk. We have full block. We can spend our combo immediately next turn on Splatter or Nick, or even just a slash if need be, and then gain it back. This will be a lot of block as well. Okay, we got the Splatter, so I think we just do that, right? Well, let's actually use Sustenance first, right? Now he has 3 bleed. We would still want 1 more to get maximum damage, but this is still a lot. I don't think I'm missing out on too much. So just go ahead and do that. We have 10 delay block. I think we still keep this quickness, but don't play anything else. Hopefully he doesn't like remove his debuffs immediately after I nick him. No, he just won't draw the nick. He doesn't have anything left for the Evaluate to work with, so that's a little bit annoying. No more combo gain coming up, so we want to build up to 3 so that we can nick. Let's see, so this is 6, trying to do square peg math. I think I want to play this once. And then we need 5 more block, so we purge this for 2, and then when we play this, we'll gain 3 block first, before the 4 from the yellow stone, and that'll trigger the peg. So there we go, delay block. It's kind of not really much of a point to anything left in the hand. Do I hold the sidestep even? Like, I don't need it. I'm guaranteed to draw all of these cards. The Gluttony may or may not show up. And so that's 10 block, plus then we're going to draw stuff. It's extremely likely we draw defense. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. I already played the Blessed, yes, I did. Okay, so yeah, just immediately nick. Didn't draw a Juggle to use with the Gluttony. Oh well. Let's see here. How do we... Is there a more efficient way? I don't think there is a more efficient way. Just do it like that. He is removing his debuffs, so I guess we can just hit him reasonably hard. And we'll hold the quickness to build up our combo again. Okay, got the vulnerable too, that's good. So we'll just get the combo, purge you, get the bleed. Don't really want to spend on that. Splatter's coming up. That should be the end of the fight, I think. Okay. Oh wait, that's right. He doesn't actually have bleed. Nor does he have anything else to use with the Evaluate here. Juggle is of questionable value because we have this confusion, right? So the Hidden Blade we get is going to be expensive, even though we do get to discard the Void. I should probably do it anyway. And then just discard the Hidden Blade here. And we'll just go Sustenance for block, because this will trigger the square peg. And then next turn we have Splatter. We can even do this for more combo. That's gotta be a kill, right? I guess I'll hold the sidestep anyway. I don't think it matters. And of course we do have the Membrane, so we won't even be taking damage. Not quite, actually, but this gets us there. Okay. First fight with the Void, not bad at all, and that was an elite even. No real changes to make here. Just waiting on that second Juggle. We got ourselves a goblin. Do I just want to go for a nick right now? I think I do just want to go for a nick. We'll max out our combo like this, throw on some Vaughn, give him a big old nick. And that is not actually a great hand that we've drawn. Still, we should be totally fine at this point. Okay, we've at least been drawing Juggle with the Void, which is what I want if I'm not going to draw it with Gluttony. Combo up. And you're done. Thanks for the free money. 1,000 Cut's almost certainly not going to make its way in. Hopefully we find a good home for our green stone out of this fight. Yeah, just nothing to do here. Deck's working pretty well. Okay, so we drew the Void. Do I want Juggle? No combo gain. I think I do want Juggle because I'd like to play the Scatter Shot and that'll reflect 4 back to me. I need 1 additional source of block. Okay, there, the parry. That works. So I'll get rid of that. We'll go ahead and Scatter Shot, which hilariously actually lets me trigger the square peg when I would not have otherwise, so it was kind of a net positive, especially since I was all purge block there. His reflected damage basically was just the delay block. Very interesting. Interesting little interaction. We're definitely just going to rush you down for the time being. Do I want to play this slash? Not really. I guess I will anyway. There's a decent chance we kill Hellmongrel with Splatter that only has the 1 free combo per turn. Yeah, like, is this a kill? Very close. So we would do that, and then we'd pick up the kill with the slash to regain combo. Yeah, we're just gonna go for that. Do this. Guess we will just kind of waste the Hidden Blade there. Shouldn't matter anymore at this point. Cinderhound should just die. There we go. Just cruising through this first act so far. No issues whatsoever. Great set of relics we have. And this Bide's going to be a really nice pickup too. Okay, what's in the pack? Spring Forward, Unrelenting. 1,000 Cuts, we already have one we're not using. Hemolysis, probably not going to use that really either. If we're going to be playing with double Juggle, Spring Forward gets better. I don't really care about either of these, honestly. Hide, not all that great when you have a Liquid Membrane. Unrelenting is okay. I guess I don't mind the extra combo gain. Let's just go ahead and roll the Hide, then. I don't already have one of those, too. Or did I roll that from the pack or something? I don't know. I thought I already had a hamstring that I wasn't using. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I don't think we're going to use it anyway. It's very hard to use that when you're playing with Blind Spot and you don't know when it'll be useful or not. Get rid of our Void there. We're at full health, by the way, so I guess we'll go ahead and take out the Blessed for the Bide. I'll take out the Scatter Shot for the Unrelenting, just a bit more combo gain. And I'll hold off on the Spring Forward until we actually have the second Juggle, which will be after this fight. Let's get into it. Okay, so think this is actually a situation where we just take the Unrelenting, so that we're not wasting block from the quickness. Yeah. I guess I should have done this first. Whoops. -5 damage. I don't necessarily want to spend combo, but I don't mind that much because I have the bide. So I'm actually just going to go for it here, and then we'll just bide next turn. Wow, that is a lot more block than we needed. Let's see, is there a way to get Peg? Purge this for 2, then we have 5 left. I don't know. This is actually a little bit complicated. I guess we could play the parry and then play the quickness to get the Peg. This is so weird. So we do like that. We're going to use the underhanded. I guess I'll use this spell. What a weird fight this is so far. We only need 6 block next turn. I guess the bide's just not happening. And the sidestep could be generating energy, but we're already going to have too much, so we'll just ditch that too. Quickness will give us all the energy. Do it in that order. Oh, I should have purged the parry first if I wanted square peg there. Whoops. It's been a really weird fight. Regular quickness coming up. Juggle coming up. There's just very little of relevance to do here. Dang it. The odds were so good that we got Juggle plus Gluttony there. It just wasn't meant to be. I guess we'll be able to draw into Juggle off the Nick, if nothing else here, right? So we play this, and then we play this. Now we Nick. Now we can Juggle. Get rid of you. I guess we don't need you either. And then we're just going to try and build combo back up to use Splatter. So this, this, and that's probably good enough. That should get us the win. Just let him bleed out. And now you're dead. Okay, I think we've had all perfect fights except for one so far. Not bad at all. So I was gonna upgrade this quickness. Now we have the Unrelenting. That's interesting. Boosting up the juggles is not bad. I don't think I'm gonna need the Spring Forward upgrade. Upgrading the Nick is okay. It should probably be quickness. We do also have a redstone for it now, so that's a pretty good combo. Redstone, quickness plus. One that I have done many a time before. This exact setup, one red, one yellow, and the 2 quicknesses. Not at all uncommon. I guess we'll cut a slash for this juggle. And honestly, another one for Spring Forward. Do some of that. Boss fight time. Okay, so we want to kill this guy ASAP. We can build up combo, but Nick on this isn't what we want to do. We want to actually kill it with damage so that we don't get Banes. Although one Bane isn't the end of the world. I'd still rather not. Spring Forward and Gluttony in hand. I think we just take a juggle here. Do that, so I guess we'll go ahead and nick the Swamp Mistress herself. Splatter, okay. Huh. It's not what I was hoping for. We did not draw any other combo gainers. So we'll just slash to build some combo, and I think we're even going to go ahead and use the spell here. Because we can pick you off without too much effort now. Splatter is reasonably large, but if I hold it for next turn, it's very likely I'll have combo invulnerable. Alright, Hayes, thanks for stopping by. As always, the run, if it's a good enough run, will end up on YouTube, and if not, it'll be here in the Twitch past broadcasts. Thanks for hanging out, man. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, I think I can just hold this. And everything here gives 2 combos, so I can spend combo, like on this slash if I want to. So I think I will. Yeah, that seemed like a good turn. Okay, didn't draw any of the combo gainers, huh? At least Juggle's guaranteed to get me one now. So I think we're gonna go Sidestep and then pitch the Ghosted Copy. Okay, yeah, we got Quickness, which is cheaper combo gain than Bide. Combo up like that. Get some Vuln on you, and that is a lot of damage. Do that first, of course. Good stuff. I think we're going to be fine now. Notably as well, since she puts Banes right in the deck, the fact that we only have 2 cards in the deck means we're guaranteed to draw those 2 Banes next turn. So, like, that's actually pretty rough, but with the bleed and the Vuln and stuff, all the damage we've already dealt, there's no healer, no healing totem. I think we're going to be just fine, especially if we redraw the Splatter instantly, huh? How about that? Okay, so I know that if we run into, like, a Lost and Found, there's a stew in there, which means maybe I want just, like, a low cooldown spell, like Flame Ward, in case I wanted to abuse the stew. I don't really see that happening, though. It's probably smarter just to take the block, so I guess I'll go for that. And now we got the Well of Stars. Cardsharp's Sleeve is pretty sick, actually. Guarantees that I can always get extra value off the Gluttony. But since it means that the Gluttony then goes to the bottom of the deck, it might be a while until we see it again. Yet it'll still always be faster than just reshuffling normally. Upgrade points, though, also not bad. Making the Juggles draw more bleed on the neck. I don't know, I think I'm just going to take the artifact here, though. I think this will be pretty useful. It's kind of like upgrading Juggles. And vulnerable 3-doll enemies. It's not bad. But is it worth half of my cash plus a bit more? Probably not. We'll keep on going. We got Queen. Now, well, here's the big question. Is there a buff? Is there a good, expensive buff in the map rewards here? Let's take a look. Not really is the answer. I mean, Muted is, like, interesting, right? It's something. We have a couple blade generators. This guy, this guy, this guy, and our spell. Not much else, though, and I don't see any other ones on the floor besides the Dawn Raid, which is okay. This is something we can maybe be grabbing with keys, you know, I guess. We'll mark it and just see where it is, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for. I don't mind, though. This isn't a deck where I think I care about the fact that it turns my immediate damage into slightly delayed damage. So, if it's convenient to pick up and stuff, I will definitely just play it. Yeah, upgrade's pretty worthless. Okay, I mean we're likely to hit that, right? Costs us an upgrade point basically, but we get to go to a shrine, so more money. Because we're probably doing this. I guess this means no to the queen, right? Otherwise we'd be coming from up top and going down and going this way. So like we can do like red path here and join up, or we can do green path up top. Which just means we have to come in from this angle, which means we're coming from here. And at that point, it's just a choice of we can go like this, we can go like this. A lot of different options here, all with their slight upsides. Obviously, the most immediately appealing path would probably be this, because we get the potion and then an upgrade, but we take 5 damage here. I don't think we really care about that, though. We're full health, and we can put the Blessed Recovery back in to heal it off. If we go this way, we skip the upgrade point, but don't take 5, and we get another sidestep. Sidesteps are pretty good. I mean, there is also another option of skipping that chest, and we go, like, something like this. Right? That lets us get the upgrade point and the sidestep. We just don't pick up the chest, and this is where the Dawn Raid is? I guess that's fine, honestly. That seems pretty good. The chest has souls in it, but we're getting an additional fight this way, right? Fights have souls in them. This is a weird one. This is a really weird one. I think this is a good path. I think I can just commit to this. Oh, but wait, then that makes it so that we can't go down if we want to. But what are we doing with the stones anyway, right? What are we doing with the stones anyway? No good target for Queen Stone. So, you know what, why don't I just commit to Soul Collector instead? And then I can say this is a good path. I feel like we haven't gone to the Queen in a little while. We've had her, like, the last 3 times that we've had her, we didn't go. Something like that. I don't know. Just hasn't been working out for us lately with her. Nothing to change, no need to put the Blessed Recovery in. Okay, so here we have no combo gain. So we'll take the Unrelenting. And then we put something back, that can just be a parry. So he's not taunting yet. I think it's a good option to just go straight for the Assassin at this point. So let's do that. We'll exploit Unrelenting, and Splatter just instantly kills. Cool. Then we can hold the sidestep. We even have the spell still ready to go. Yeah, seems good. I don't actually want to put the days back, because then I'll draw it again. Instead, I just want to juggle it away. And I guess I don't really need the Evaluate here. And this is another situation where we sidestep once and then pitch the Ghosted Copy. This is interesting. Let's get rid of the Slash, and then we'll go Purge, Parry, play Quickness, so that we get square peg value. Max out the combo. And obviously we just want to kill the knight at this point. The priest does not really matter. Next turn we'll probably draw Nick. And then we can just get back with quickness. I don't think we've used this membrane like at all so far. It's good to have. You know, it's a very nice safety net. I don't think we've needed to use it at all. Okay, so let's put the Gluttony back, because then we can draw it again and trigger it again. I guess we'll put the Bleed on you, just because you're just not even an issue by the time we get back around to Splatter. Did not draw either of the Juggles, which is a little bit annoying. Oh well. So if I purge this, this gets me another peg. And, I mean, I guess we do this. Don't need you. Full combo, sure, why not? Don't need you. Don't need you. Gluttony can just pitch the days and the underhanded. How much is this right now? 24? You know what? It's good enough for me. Put back sidestep, I guess. Take all the rage. Oh. The taunt. Oh, the taunt. What a nuisance. Get that shit out of here. And I guess we'll nick you. Rebuild combo. And you're done. Cool. Another easy, perfect fight. And we got a stealth potion. We were hemming and hawing earlier about whether or not we needed to buy one. Just get one for free. Easy. That'll Sting, I don't think needs to make its way in yet, but the other sidestep will, probably. We would like to upgrade it, which means that it's competing with... I mean, the Bleeded Out I think we've just given up on. We don't really need it anymore. So the next best upgrade is probably Nick. And I think this is better than Nick, so this would become our highest priority upgrade. I swear, we will naturally draw Gluttony alongside Juggle eventually. As is, though, we are going to be able to put a card back with the sleeve, so that could just be what we do with the Gluttony. We have combo gain, we have vulnerable, and a little bit of bleed. I think we'll just take a Nick here, and then we'll put the Gluttony on the bottom. And we'll do that twice. Get the Nick down. See, like, we could generate a bunch of Hidden Blades here, but remember that we don't really want to while that guy's alive. Making this pretty awkward. I guess we could go for it and just say we're going to kill him before that becomes an issue, but of course, we do still need to rebuild combo here. This is like what? This puts us to 1. This is 1, that's 1. I mean, I guess we can do that, honestly. That's really not that bad. Oh, whoops, I was supposed to do this first. Minor misplay. We also drew Splatter. That's pretty nifty. How big is the Splatter? It's big enough. How big are these? That would be 64 total, which is not quite enough. So we'll put it on you instead. Nice. Bunch of block cards we don't need here. Double hacks, huh? That's pretty annoying. Juggle Gluttony guaranteed next turn. Yeah, I guess we'll just finish you off before you start buffing everybody's AP. Any more than you already have. 7 block is guaranteed, so we don't need the sustenance or the quickness, because... Well, actually, I guess we might need the quickness. But I will go ahead and just kill you. Okay, so we can put back probably this. And we'll waste this and this, I guess. Now we can juggle the Gluttony. Ditch the Spring Forward. Don't need you. We want this for block. And while it would be nice to get the rest of our combo, Vulnerable is pretty good too. I think it's better to just go for combo plus Rage though here. Yeah, that seems good. And we don't actually need all that much block because we have the Membrane. I have not forgotten about it even though I haven't really needed to use it. So this is 10, 5, 2. Yeah, that actually works out. Peg trigger. And you're dead. Yeah, that should pretty much do it. We'll just do this for energy gain. Nick ya. Alright. Second sidestep acquired. We'll probably be upgrading it with this upgrade point, and we will probably not be using the second Bleed It Out. Okay, so this time we already have combo gain, and we already have the juggle. If I add this to my hand, I'm pretty sure it doesn't trigger the on-draw effect. So let's just take the Nick. Send back just, actually, I don't know what we send back. Let's put a slash. And then we'll go juggle. Okay, vulnerable, that's pretty good. Dump those. Let's be a little efficient here with our energy. Use the spell. Vulnerable first. In case I draw another juggle, I might like to discard these, but I think I should just go ahead and play them. And we'll do this for energy, juggle away the Gluttony and the Spring Forward. Unrelenting gets us back a lot of combo. This gets us back the last bit that we needed. Whoo-wee! How was that for a turn 1? Not bad. Okay, beads. I think we just want yellow or red. Yellow is next up, although it's a really far ways away. Yeah, we'll just take the yellow. And we'll do what we said we were going to do and upgrade the sidestep. Such an efficient card. I do want to have a couple of parries, but it's probably still fine to drop one more. Keep on going. The Dawn Raid, I think, is maybe usable. You really want to upgrade this thing. Getting double the amount of rage is way better. We will consider it. These guys, huh? Here's a real test for us. So we already have Spring Forward plus Juggle, and the combo gain off quickness, and the Nick. So what it would really matter is what we're drawing into. I guess in that case I should grab something that generates combo and hope that we draw Splatter. Right? That seems to make the most sense. Either that or I take the Exploit. I guess this is the only real source of Vuln, so we'll take the Exploit and we'll put back the parry. You need to go first, so Exploit on you. Gain combo. I guess we'll juggle the Spring Forward first and see. We got the other juggle. Interesting. Doing this for energy gain. Go ahead and Nick. Okay, we did draw Splatter, but that's going to be like massive overkill, right? If we rebuild our combo. Which we may or may not do. See what the juggle does. Unrelenting, okay. Drop these. Purge you. Because, yeah, what we can do here now is we can Unrelenting on him. And then we can just use the spell. Don't need that. The splatter is almost going to kill you. Let's see here. This is actually very interesting. These are 20 apiece and there's 4 of them. Is there any clever thing we can do here? I think we're just going to set up to kill all 3 of them next turn, right? Because, like, we do this, you're just going to be bleeding down. And then we do that. I think this is ideal. Pretty strange, but this should just result in an easy win now on this next turn. We just need to deal any amount of damage to all 3 of you guys, basically. Goodbye, Gluttony. I guess we want to go evaluate? This is our only combo gain, though. Okay, so let's get rid of the Sustenance. And this is actually pretty awkward, isn't it? It's actually quite awkward. I think we do this. And we'll go evaluate. Then we do this. This. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Whoops. Well, that was pretty close. Him suiciding makes it work out anyway. And even if it didn't work out there, that fight was pretty much wrapped up at that stage, so... all things considered, a very nice goat fight. Hate those guys. Extra 500 essence there, we are very wealthy. There's something to be said about whether or not it's worth it to come down to the shop. We could buy the expensive buff there, potentially, that we didn't get to find earlier. I don't think we're going to use Dawn Raid yet. Where was the Muted? The Muted is all the way over here. Jeez, that's so late. What can you do? The Blade Belt is pretty decent. Aegis gives us more block, but I don't think we need that at all. Light Bulb gives us discard fodder, which is actually pretty good with double juggle. But we already have a lot of good stuff to discard, right? This is already very good to discard. This is already very good to discard. We might actually end up with stuff that's like competing for discard at that point. So I think it's just a simple Blade Belt. Okay, so we have the Nick, we have the combo gain, we have the juggle, we have the splatter. So I guess this is a rebuild your combo scenario, which means I'll take quickness. And I'll put away the parry. So we'll go rage. This is the unupgraded one. So let's just Nick. Okay, really good draws there. Regain energy. Juggle away the Gluttony and the Evaluate. We've got Vulnerable now, so we can apply that. Then we use this for combo gain. More combo. Smack, 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 smack. Juggle basically just for more hidden blades. And yeah, okay, cool. Good turn 1. There's 6 cards left in deck there, I think. Crazy. Yeah, see, that's why we didn't need the Light Bulb, right? We already have plenty of stuff that's good to discard. We're already popping off plenty hard. The extra damage is definitely better than the discard fodder there. Alright, what's the Soul Collector got for us? Good old bottle of whiskey. Always hard to say no to that. Meanwhile, the random rare came in at 19. Pretty pricey. Nonetheless, we can buy both. Kind of feel like that's what I'm going to do. Helm of Focus, hardly relevant. Frozen Sphere, we're not going to be below 50% HP at this rate. Another Yellowstone isn't bad. We do have the yellow bead, but 17 plus 19 is 33, which means we're 1 soul shy. Or wait, what am I talking about? This costs 7. It gives you 4 block. It does not cost 4 souls. We're off by more than that. Okay, let's just buy the bottle of Risky and the other rare. The Farmer's Fox. It's good with the Blade Belt. It's gonna trigger off the Muted that we're about to get. 0 cost buff. Secret Synergy. Technically, it works with sidesteps. That's pretty cool. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I guess that this means that it's almost exclusively better now to just play the sidestep instead of purging it for energy, since it'll trigger the Fox. Alright. Pretty good Soul Collector. This For the Throat is almost certainly not going to make its way in. Do I want to bother with Dawn Raid now? I mean, we have the Fox. It's probably better than a Slash, right? Probably. Even if we're not really going to play it very often. We're not playing these Slashes very often either. Okay, so here we have Juggle plus Spring Forward. We have combo gain off the quickness. We don't have anything to spend the combo on, so I will take the Nick. And then get rid of Slash, I guess. So let's start with combo gain. This guy caps my rage, of course. So if I don't kill him immediately, all of this built-up delayed rage from the Fox is going to go to waste. Hey, T-Bunnyfish, what's up? Does the hook give delay rage for every hidden blade? Yes, it does. Every 0 cost card. So that's hidden blades, that's silent shivs, that's the sidesteps we have, that's everything that's 0 cost. I don't think we have any other 0 costers yet, although we are going to get them muted. It's pretty cool. A lot of delay rage. Although, like I said, it might be actually a little difficult to get the rage against this guy. We will see what we can do. So we're always doing this, and we're always doing this. Underhanded, not going to happen. I should probably be swapping that out too, to be honest. We'll go ahead and do this first. He is applying Taunt. We do want him to have a lot of bleed, so we'll just do that now. Okay, there's Splatter. Did not draw the other Juggle here. A little unfortunate. Go ahead and double sidestep. Note that he only caps your actual rage, so we can still build up the delay rage. It's just when this becomes actual rage is when the cap would kick in. So that's very relevant here. Now we want to get our combo back for the Splatter, which is going to require Bide and the spell. Definitely can't play the Dawn Raid here. This will trigger the Blade Belt. How much damage? We're pretty close. That's not quite enough, but that is, which means that we can target you with this one. Then do that. Now you're dead. And then I guess we'll go Gluttony. So 175 rage coming in on this turn. Angry Hidden. What about the deck? A Slash, I suppose. We are Haunted, so I guess we're probably not going to Quickness. So instead it'll be Sidestep and Unrelenting. You gotta be kidding me. 42? Really? That is ridiculous. Get rid of the parries. I guess I can just play this to get rid of a stack of Haunted, and then if we do this, we'll get enough rage. So now this would actually kill him, which means probably that hit you. Good lord, 108? Seriously? Yeah, okay. There we go. We ended 2 out of 3 combo, 75 delay rage. Should be easy to wrap this one up. Anyway, how's it going, T-Bunny? Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Hope you had fun Halloween, if you do Halloween stuff. Goodbye. So the Dawn Raid now, do we want to upgrade that more than the Nick? Maybe, kind of. Hard to say. I mean, we don't really want this for bleed damage, right? It's just there for clots, and that's going to be less relevant when we get the muted. I'll go for the Dawn Raid, even if we're not playing it that often. When we do play it, this will be more impactful. Fine weekend. Yeah, mine was alright. We don't really do a big Halloween celebration in my house. But still, you know, I had a nice weekend doing some early birthday celebrations. My actual birthday's in 2 days. So, go out and have a nice dinner at a steakhouse. It's gonna be a good time. Okay, nothing really to change here, right? Thanks, T-Bunny. Appreciate it. Yes, like, there is this funny idea of, like, Greenstone Dawn Raid. I don't think that's at all logical, though. We, of course, have the muted, which I'd rather Greenstone. T-Bunny watching the World Series. Oh, is that going on right now? I definitely don't really keep in touch with baseball, although I used to know, like, everything that was going on in the baseball world because I had a roommate who was, like, huge into baseball, so I ended up watching some games with him. I think we'll go ahead and put Bluestone on the splatter, just because what else are we going to do, right? Or actually, should I put it on the Nick? Or do I want to be able to draw back around to Nick more often? And then we put this purple stone in the splatter? No. We'll do Bluestone splatter and then purple stone Nick. Who's in the World Series this year, man? I definitely have no idea. Okay, we've got Nick, we've got combo gain. Just take a splatter. Put you away. Philadelphia and Houston. And that's like 7 games, right? Like best of 7, I think, isn't it? So it can take quite a while. Ah, you're from Houston, huh? I'm not too far out from Houston. I've got family that lives there. Going to game 3. Who's the favorite? I think Houston's supposed to be pretty good, aren't they? Let's go after... Actually, I don't even need the exploit right now because of Nick. Yeah, we'll just do quickness, Nick, energy gain, combo gain, get up free hidden blade, juggle away slashes. We're gonna draw a bunch off of the splatter now. Okay, that's actually not quite a kill, so like the vulnerable could be relevant. Although that's probably gonna be big overkill at that point. Can't generate any more rage or anything, so I guess we'll just do it. And then we'll go ahead and target someone else with those. Yeah, we're gonna get the hidden blades now and then have no combo. Oh well. Sometimes that just happens, I guess, right? Houston was the favorite going in. Lost game 1, and it's more balanced now, tied 1-1. Well, hey, that's what you always want to see, right? I mean, I guess maybe not you personally, because you're from Houston, but if you're not, like, particularly tied to one team or the other, close games are always more fun than blowouts, in my book. Okay, I guess we can do a big Dawn Raid here. Seems fun. Do need combo, which I don't really need these if the Unrelenting gets me in there, so let's juggle them. And 3 plus this one triggers Blade Belt. So yeah, we'll hit you. These are dealing 48 a pop. Not too shabby. much is this? Whoo-wee! 96! How about that? And we get another upgrade anyway, so I guess at this point I might as well upgrade the Nick, right? It's either that or a Juggle. I don't know. Maybe the Juggle is better. Maybe I just want to cycle through the deck really fast. Honestly, it does kind of seem better. And the Juggles will become very good with the muted, so yeah, you know what? Let's upgrade our Juggle. Winding up for the turn 1 Void Kill. I don't think we're going to be able to do that just because of the minions. I don't think we could possibly kill all the minions and the Void in one turn. And we probably couldn't kill the Void in one turn if he was alone, but we could get pretty close at the rate things are going. The second turn, after we've like played a whole bunch of 0 costs, and then the Falx kicks in, it's going to be pretty wild. That's for sure. That much is for sure. Yeah, nothing to change here. Weird options. I definitely don't need the Watcher. Our defenses are rock solid. Obsidian Crown could be really nice because it's going to sometimes make Dawn Raid free, and we can increment it with like sidesteps. There's the Bide as well. Making Bide free is nice. Boots of Quickness gives us more 0 cost cards, but we usually have a lot of energy, and I don't really care about this for block or usually for discard fodder. But I think I just take the Crown. I'm gonna try and flex the Crown a bit more. Good old Dolus, huh? I mean, if there was ever a situation where you just take the Dawn Raid, right? That being said, I don't actually have any combo gain whatsoever, which makes this Nick very sad. So I guess never mind, Dawn Raid. You'll have to wait until later. We'll just take Unrelenting. Came in at 2 cost. Goodbye, Sidestep. Yeah, make you vulnerable. See what's in the Nick. Not much of value, huh? Not much. It's definitely going to be better to purge this one now. This is some unfortunate RNG here. Spider Wave Quickness. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. That's not so bad. It actually came in at 0. Nice. And this will again trigger Blade Belt, but afterwards we're not going to have any combo. Not that it matters. We'll just discard these because they're expensive. Hold the Bide for next turn. That's not worth playing. Okay, yeah. That actually wasn't bad at all. It was a very good first turn versus the Dolus, despite a bit of bad RNG. Things balanced out there. Dawn Raid came in pricey. Goodbye, Gluttony. So we don't actually have anything to discard the Spring Forward with. We're never going to play that for 3, right? So let's just Purge. Purge, play this for good block. Play this for a combo. Play this once to get the rest of the block and then ditch it, and then Dawn Raid for 2 Hidden Blades. That's really underwhelming if we don't have other stuff to actually make use of the Rage. These Hidden Blades could be really expensive, you know? Yeah, this actually kind of sucks. And I do want to hold this Quickness. It's a good way to rebuild my combo, so... We'll purge that down. Yeah, you know, I've only done one Halloween costume ever before. It was supposed to be a group costume, and the other 2 people who were going to be in the group with me did not did not actually finish their parts of the costume, so it was a bit of a disaster. Let's put the Vuln back on you, huh? And then immediately we can follow that up with the Evaluate for free. And then we want to Nick. Okay, we've got Splatter here. That's pretty good. Both came back very expensive. That Sidestep is very expensive as well. Are we just going to be able to kill, though? Not quite. I don't think we ever want to play you. We do have a membrane, keep that in mind. Rage first? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the rage here. And then we'll just hit her like that. Dump all the expensive crap here. Because then... I guess we can go ahead and play the juggle here. Yeah, that's useless. That's not what we want either. We'll purge down a little bit. Play the quickness. And then we actually will Dawn Raid. And the slash doesn't quite get us there, but it's good enough now. The bleed takes her out, and the membrane keeps us from taking damage. Okay. Always a little scary fighting Dolus with a Hidden Blade-based deck, but we have not really had any issues this run so far, and that is continuing. Got them muted. Go ahead and snag that up. Okay, combo gain, vulnerable, discarding, so we will just go for Nick. Put back you, I guess. Okay, so the next ability is free right now, and we aren't using the rage currently. So I think this is a situation where we actually want to do this. And then Nick. Okay, because see, now we can play the Dawn Raid with the free Obsidian Crown energy reduction. And then to get combo back, we have 2 from the Unrelenting, and we just need to draw anything off these juggles. So let's start juggling, huh? Get rid of you, get rid of you. The hand is getting very, very crowded. There's the combo gen. We got a quickness. Get rid of slash and underhanded. Play the side steps for energy generation. Fox triggers. More rage. Vulnerable. Look at that, the Obsidian Crown is ready to go again, huh? That's kind of nuts. Oh, baby, the damage output. Things are really coming together here. Now, all of a sudden, I'm wondering if I do want the immediate damage with how quickly we're going. Splatter's coming up, but he doesn't have any bleed. Have some bleed in that case, good sir. Yeah, I don't know, man. So often with muted, it's like I actually do just want the immediate damage early on in the run because I need to kill stuff, and then by the later game, it's like my immediate damage is so massive that I don't need to spread it over multiple turns. I don't know, it's a weird card. It is indeed a weird card. Casual 325% rage, by the way, from the Fox. Nonetheless, I do think I'll go ahead and use the muted, probably. We're not always going to have that crazy draw. It does require some amount of RNG, and the silent shivs are still very good, you know. So, we'll go ahead and do that. I said I should probably take out the, not the exploit, the underhanded, so I will. Here we have the Nick. We don't have combo gain, so I will take Unrelenting and put away this. Crown is far from triggering. Can we afford to play this? I mean, I guess we'll go ahead and do this first. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can totally afford to play this, actually. I think we can actually just kill the Exalted Warrior at the rate things are going, right? Although we do have muted now. Okay, yeah, never mind. We'll go for the Flesh Beast, as we usually do. Purge this. But we'll put the bleed on the Exalted Warrior, maybe? We'll put one of them on the Flesh Beast, actually, for the splatter. Okay, well, I was hoping we would get a juggle. That's fine. Splatter can also discard this, even though we don't have... we don't have combo anymore at that point. We'll exploit on you. then it'll be... Yeah, we'll just purge this one. So combo... Combo... And that's the best we can do. It's still enough. So I guess it worked out, right? Although, do we even want to kill him right now? Not really. I'll do this instead. Sidestep. Do I actually want to keep this? Thinking the answer is yes. Dang it! I was really hoping that wouldn't happen, and we could just have one of these still in the deck. Now it's actually very annoying because I don't have any other combo gain, and the spell's even on cooldown. Very well. Middle guy is really close to death. Guy on the right dies to the next splatter. Should be fine in terms of block here. Definitely put this back on the bottom right now because we'll immediately redraw it off the juggle. That is going to be sick. Don't want the slashes. And we can just go up to 5, spend 1, pitch you. That's combo gain. That's pretty good. Pitch you, pitch you. More block. The crown is ready to go here, so we'll just go ahead and bide. And then vulnerable kills you with the extra bleed here. So we can just do that. 18 next turn is really no big deal. So yeah, I guess we'll hold on the sustenance just in case, but we should have this one wrapped up. Should be in the bag. Because the Gut Fiend explodes now. You're mostly dead already. We're probably going to draw this off the neck, but whatever. Dude, where are my juggles? Where are my juggles when I need them? I thought 2 would be enough. It seems that is not the case. Okay, I guess we'll, like, evaluate for block. Weakness, quickness. We're already fine because of the membrane. Can go ahead and do this fancy obsidian crown thing. That's very much unnecessary. I guess I should have done this in the other order, but it just does not matter. See you later, Flesh Beast. Is this our last upgrade point? It is. So there's no point in putting it on muted because we don't actually generate any other shivs. I could upgrade the spring forward. I think I'd still rather just upgrade the second juggle. The third vulnerable stack actually does kind of matter, but not really against the void, so I'm gonna ignore that, and yeah, we'll just do juggle. We will just do juggle. Nothing to change, it's boss fighting time. Okay, I need the combo. No, I have the Unrelenting for combo game. Guess I just take Nick. Put back the Gluttony. So that goes muted. We'll go after you first, I guess. Yeah, we'll start with the Nick. Okay, we've got juggles. That is good. Do this for energy. Juggle away you, you, and you. Plenty of combo gain. Dawn Raid is here. Try and set it up here with the crown. So let's juggle again. Pitch this. This and this. Hey, what's up, Pace? Yep, same run. We're coming into the finish line here, though. We've picked up this Falmer's Fox. giving us some crazy rage. And we've got a muted now, so we're getting these upgraded silent shivs. Alright, so here what we can do is we can sidestep, which sets up the crown. Then we can raid, which gives us the rage. And then we're going to spell for the rest of the combo, because we want to purge this so that we can put vulnerable on you. And oh my god, that is a lot of damage. And all the bleed can go on you. We just have to discard a bunch of random stuff here. And I don't need you. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we'll put back the Gluttony again. Yeah, these sidesteps triggering the Fox is so cool. Such a fun little interaction. I guess we'll get rid of you, why not? And we don't need you for combo gen. Got plenty of it elsewhere. We'll put vulnerable on you. See, this is a situation, though, where it's like the muted is kind of hurting me. Because I can't kill him with direct damage. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to sit on the Dawn Raid, because he's going to die next turn, and then we just play one ability, and then Dawn Raid goes off, and we have Rage. Oh yeah, although also the Rage means that we're not even getting value off the Rage on the Silent Shivs from this thing, so it's really just Splatter, which is in here. Yeah, I'm kind of talking myself out of the muted. Like, I want to use it just because it's fun and I never get to, but it's kind of not very good a lot of the time. Sadly, the truth of it. A good chunk of bleed. I do wish I had one more source of vuln. As is, am I gonna spend this combo on a slash? I guess I might as well. It deals 80 frickin' damage. We just build it back up with quickness next turn. Yeah, like maybe against the actual void itself, it's going to be better to have the silent shivs, you know, but even just getting to the void and stuff, it just really does seem like it'd be so much better off just regular damage. So we're gonna change that out. Overcharge is good. Oh, wait a minute. I forget. Start with energy at its maximum. Starting with 4 overcharge. I'm pretty sure that the way this works is that I just get 5 and then the overcharge happens. I don't really care that much about upgrade points anyway, though. And I don't really care about random void stones, so I think I'm just going to take this anyway. Guess we'll see how it interacts, but I'm pretty sure if I remember you don't get all the 4 extra energy from this. I can get a black stone here. And a green stone. Black stone near the sidestep sounds cool. Green stone, it's pretty useless, but I mean, I don't know, I want the black stone, I'll take it, right? And then we can't quite afford both of these. Would I rather have energy or crippling and exploding, huh? Currently, I already have 1 energy. Which blessings do we want? Let's actually decide that. Honestly, the blessing of momentum actually sounds pretty ballin'. That definitely makes me want to say no to the muted, though. I would like that, though. The Blessing of Energy seems not super good now that I have jumper cables. Blessing of Quick Step seems totally unnecessary. +1 energy... Now there's a question. How does the Blessing of Stealth giving you stealth and +1 energy interact with the jumper cables, and the sugar rush. Would I start with 6 energy? I don't have a clue. I actually have no idea. So maybe that just means, like, the stealth is not super valuable. I definitely want the Blessing of Momentum. Increasing my max energy by 3. I could actually stand to have some extra max energy, but I'm not great at fighting Star Council anyway, because we're attack spamming. So in that case, that means we're fighting the Spider's Nest, which means we want an exploding bottom. Oh wait, I don't know how to do math. I have enough. I have 20 extra, not 20 too few. Cool. Release our souls. Yeah, okay, you know what, Muted? Sorry, bro. You tried. You did your best. Let's just get rid of you, and what do we want in place of it? I have no idea. I don't have a clue. Maybe that'll sting, huh? Sure, why not? Or we just put in a random Blessed Recovery to expel, you know? It's better than nothing. We could do like Blackstone Nick, but I don't think we actually have enough combo gen to support that, and we're playing all the combo gen we have, so... Also, hilarious Blackstone Dawn Raid. Normally that's like completely impossible, but with the Obsidian Crown it's a maybe. T-Bunny asks, would anything happen if you Blackstoned Muted? Nope. Blackstone Muted... muted, rather, is a binary effect. It's either live or it isn't. Doesn't matter how many copies you put in play. Similar to Soul Spot, and there's a couple other ones. Basically, if the buff icon does not have like a number on it when you put it in play, that usually means that it's not stackable. There used to be this like weird thing where if you have like one that's upgraded and one that's not, they're technically different buffs and you could have both of them in play, but if I remember correctly, we did change that and it doesn't work that way anymore. You just get the upgraded effect. So yeah, not stackable. Anyway, I do think the smart choice is probably just to put it on the sidestep. This is like so much energy, it's so much block. And the Dawn Raid thing is useless if I don't have the crown lined up, which I can't always do. This also lets me make the crown do stuff more often. Another free ability to play. I don't even think we want to use the greenstone, honestly. Maybe I'll use it on something to specifically help with the spiders, but we don't really want their blessing anyway. We want this blessing, and I guess this blessing. Which means if we're going to use the exploding bottle against these guys, that means that we could use the stealth potion against either you or you, probably Death Knight, because we do actually play a lot of block cards, even if they're not for blocking, like the sidesteps. So let's actually fight you first with stealth. And we'll have one of the exploding bottles here in case we want vulnerable. Yeah, see, so we go to 4 out of 8, which makes sense because we have the we'd normally have 5 energy. Actually, wait a minute. We should have 5 energy from this and then lose 1 from the keys, right? Why'd we go down to 3? I'm not actually sure. We're gonna take the we already have combo. Yeah, we'll just take the Nick here. Oh, but wait. We are at 8 out of 8. Wait a minute. I could have sworn that is not what happens. Apparently it is what happens. Well, that's a little bit ridiculous. Interesting. We now have 8 energy. Let's just juggle first, I guess. Nice. Now we... Guess we don't want the... Bandara says that I should fight the Star Council. Increase your max energy by 3. I could start with 11 energy. That would be very funny. But I already committed to fighting Death Knight, and the blessing I want most is the Puppet Master's blessing, and we're not actually very good against the Star Council. So I will probably not be fighting the Star Council for a blessing, but that would be hilarious. I will admit that. That would be very funny. So let's just Oh wait, whoops, I have full energy. I was supposed to spend energy on something first. There, we'll spend energy on this. We're gonna put so many freaking Banes in the deck here. Juggle, we don't need these guys. Don't really need you either. More energy. Look at all this crap. Utter nonsense. Okay, there's the combo. Spend the combo. More combo, more combo, more combo. Don't think there's any point in playing anything else. We missed on the vulnerable somehow, which is very annoying. I can just apply some, and I think I will. And then big damage time. And this is why we turned off muted. It's like, look at this. 150 rage. There's the vulnerable. Take 23 more damage. Oh no, actually we can combo first and then, haha, take 46 extra damage. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. Okay. Yeah, this the blessing from this guy though is gonna be really good, I think. Because you see how hard we can pop off on our first turn. Getting additional card draw is gonna draw us back around to the Nick and stuff, and then we're gonna pop off even harder. It's gonna be sick. Okay, so here we want, I don't know, we'll put an energy potion in here. Versus the Void, we're probably just going to brew up a draw potion. And in the belt, since I don't have a rage potion, probably more vulnerable on demand just in case, which means crippling. Yeah, that'll be it. So we can brew up anything that is not crippling or draw here. So that means patience, energy. We want to save the exploding for the spiders, of course. So I mean, I guess energy potion. This is completely unnecessary, but it's not like we're doing anything else. I'll just dual wield these energy potions as I roll up against the Puppet Master. Take the Nick. This has to be one of those like order that you picked up the relics in matters things. This is such a ridiculous interaction we've got though. Okay, so no vuln. That's fine. We'll go Dawn Raid and then Unrelenting for combo. Then we can juggle away Spring Forward and Blessed Recovery, I guess. We don't need you either. Keep juggling? No, Nick first. Then juggle. We don't need the Gluttony or the Bide or the Evaluate. Gain energy and gain rage. We'll go ahead and put Vuln on you too. Rage, rage. No splatters, very sad. But I do still want to do this. We want to play a bunch of zero-cost things. We want to have as much delay rage as possible. Okay, looks pretty good. 275 delay rage, not bad. He's already half dead, and that was before we ever drew our splatter. I think we got this one. How much is this right now? That's quite a bit. It's not a kill, though, shockingly. It's genuinely shocking. Good enough. See ya, Puppet Master. Okay, time for the final fight before the Void. It's gonna be spiders. We brew up the exploding bottle. We have, I don't know, Patience Potion in the belt just in case. And we can use the stupid green stone here. Put it on Scattershot, just to be sure. And we can put the purple stone on the Nick finally. That's actually kind of helpful. I'll take Dawn Raid. Put away this. Free Dawn Raid. Combo, blah blah blah. We're just going through the motions here. Hardly matters. Curse Splat. Smack, smack. Juggle, why not? We don't need this or this or this. Get 3 hidden blades. Good fight, spiders, good fight. Thanks for showing up. They're just here so they don't get fined. They're clearly not putting in the effort right now, dude. Alright, so draw a potion here. Crippling potion for the Vuln in case it doesn't line up. Take out the stupid scatter shot. Do I really need another slash? No, but nothing else here really matters either. I guess we'll just put in the Battle Sting. Let's go for it. Alright, so this is at 4, which means that we actually could totally get the Dawn Raid live here. And that seems like a good idea. We have Vulnerable, we have Combo, we have Card Draw. I'm not guaranteed to get the Nick if I take the Dawn Raid. I guess I'll be responsible here and take Nick. Put back Gluttony. And we'll open with a Juggle. Dang, no Dawn Raid, huh? Pitch, spring forward, pitch, parry. And I guess bide. Okay, because we can still get there. We can still get there. Definitely going to go after the guy who's trying to give us garbage first, so we'll exploit into Unrelenting. Remember that this is a stealth turn, of course. Here we'll just gain energy. The Obsidian Crown is ready to go, so at this point we'll use the Nick and try and draw the Dawn Raid. We did not draw it. Unfortunate. If we get it now off the Juggle, I suppose it's still good. We did not. It just does not want to be found. That's fine, though. That's fine. He's a little shy. We don't judge. Okay, how much is this up to right now? Not gonna kill you. We're getting there. Here come the freebies. There's the kill. There's Dawn Raid. Okay. So we draw 3. The quicknesses aren't rebounding at this point, of course, although this one actually is because we did not use it earlier for rebound purposes. Crown is ready, so now we can Dawn Raid. Then we can just play that for energy. We're back to full combo. We have 4 hidden blades that are dealing 36 a pop. We'll go ahead and do that now. Then Nick. Look at this delay rage we're building up. Ridiculous. Juggle again. Okay, there's the Vuln. Do I just play the Unrelenting here to gain combo? It's probably better to do the Vulnerable, so I will. 475% rage here, and that was all on a free turn. Sounds pretty good if you ask me. So we just want to kill her ASAP right now, which is very easy to do. So we'll do that. And we're filtering for Dawn Raid. Just gotta be smart with our discards here. Okay, we didn't find it yet. We have one more chance on a Juggle. Doesn't look like it's happening though, huh? That's alright. That's alright. We can instead use it for a bunch of combo off of this Bide, I think is what we're gonna do. And then we'll Nick. So now we have the Dawn Raid. Bandaro asking about That'll Sting. It's 8 damage and bleed equal to damage dealt. So this would actually be a crap ton of bleed, but there's just better stuff for us to do right now. We're going to start ticking the crown back up with these side steps and gaining a whole bunch of energy along the way. Juggle, pitch you, and parry over here. Because now it's live, we can get the free Dawn Raid. We do need combo, so this plus this gets us there. Slap some Vuln down. And it's a real shame that we aren't going to get the splatter here, huh? Yeah, oh well. This is still an enormous amount of damage. Look at that. How much is this slash doing? 264 damage slash. In fact, this is actually even better, isn't it, right? Yeah, 132 there for 0, and then 264. Not bad, not bad. That was almost a one-turn Void kill, T-Bunny, almost. Just barely whiffed. Nonetheless, GG. That was a breeze of a run right there. We just cruised on through. I think we had one fight that wasn't perfect. Just one. Yep. This was the one. Excellent run, excellent run. Look at the turn counts towards the end here. 1, 2, 1. A lot of low turn count fights there. 3 turns versus the Void himself. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, this was another showcase of why I don't think Muted is actually all that great most of the time. You have to be building like so defensively for this to matter. We did get to do cool stuff with the Obsidian Crown though. The Falx was awesome. This was a great deck to abuse the square peg, even though we didn't end up needing it. Alright, well, that's the first one in the books. Let's do another one. What do you guys think? Should I do another challenge coin, or should we do a standard run? Let's do a quick poll. I am going to refill my water. And when I come back, I'll see if there are any requests, and we'll get into another run, right?